For this video, I'm going to be doing like some voiceover. So for my brows, I use um, Precisely My Brow by Benefit in the shade, I guess, 5. And then to carve it out, on the bottom, I use Warm Honey. And then on the top, I feel like I use my foundation shade, but we'll get into that. And then the lighter part on my eye that you see is LA Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Then here, you see I took my palette by Juvia's Place, the Warrior palette. And I used the eyeshadow Cano, I don't know how to really pronounce it, but it's like a brown, on my eyes, like a light brown tan shade. So I put that in my crease area, and then I just kept blending. Here I took my James Charles palette, and I actually didn't use the shade Canvas. I use the shade Pinch Me. It's like I can't even describe the color, but basically it's going to get rid of the harsh line between my eyebrow and the other brown that we put on my eye. Describe the brushes that I used, but most of them didn't have names on it, but they were all from Morphe. I went back into the Warrior palette by Juvia's, and I took the shade Mino, the eyeshadow Mino, and that's basically going like kind of above my crease, so when I carve it out there's like a dark spot, if that makes sense. So I put that above my crease, and I also put that onto the outer shape of my eye, I guess. This step right here was so unnecessary. Like on the other eye, I really did not even do this step. Like that's how unnecessary it was. But I just felt like being extra for like the video. But you really did not have to do that step, because now look at that like harsh line. But it's okay. I follow two people on this video, kind of like the Jackie, not the Jackie Aina, but Jackie Aina. She normally puts powder on her face, so that's what's on my face. So I guess that the foundation looks smoother. And like the brush that I'm using, that brush is from MAC, but that's like an old like brush. But I basically flattened it down, and I follow Kiki Adams because she normally flattens her what I want to say. She normally flattens her brushes down, like the brushes for her crease, the crease area, so that it's more like rounded and like basically more precise. So I'm just carving out my crease, and to me, I feel like I have two different eye shapes. Like I'm in love with my right eye, maybe because it's bigger, but the creases came out too like slightly different. But it still look good, girl. That was done, I ended up patting the concealer down. Then I know what that brush is. That brush is an M433. But like I didn't use it to like put on eyeshadow or whatever. But I used it to pat down the concealer to make sure it wasn't like cakey, I guess. Like too much concealer in one spot. Make sure it was even. So then the same colors that I used like above the crease, I use like in the crease, like the darker brown. Then I took the lighter brown, like you're gonna see, and then I went back into the James Charles palette, and I actually took the shade Canvas and put it like in my inner corner. So yeah. For my foundation, I mix two foundations because like summertime just passed, so I use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid um in the shade NC47, and then I took the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Warm Mahogany. So like I also learned this to like not really like pack on so much foundation and to like spread it out. You see how I'm using like a small brush to like even it out everywhere. So yeah, I forgot who I learned that from, but it was probably from Kiki Adams too, because I watch her. So yeah. I took a beauty blender brush, whatever you want to say. I took it so that I can make sure everything is like flat, and even though it won't be like standing up, but make sure like it's like smooth. Then I took the Maybelline by New York Age Rewinder concealer eraser dark circles. What shade is this? I took it in the shade Golden. That's the shade Golden. Then you see how that blends out like this nicely into my skin. I did good with that. But yeah, so I took a wet beauty blender to blend that out, and then I'm gonna just fast forward, like I'm gonna just do the voiceover so that I won't have to keep stopping it. But after I did that, I took powder. I took the Airspun powder. It's all the way over there. I don't feel like getting it, but I don't think it's the transparent one. I forgot which one. But I took that one, and I took it on a dry beauty blender because yesterday when I did my makeup, I found that was so much better than a wet beauty sponge with powder. I don't know how people do that, but that's what I did. And also to like bring back some color into my face, because you see near my forehead there's like a basically between my face and my hairline. But I took Maybelline 24 Hour Fresh Wear. It's foundation, but I use the shade, what shade is this? I guess it's in numbers, but 535, and that's what I use like around my face, near my cheeks, and my nose and stuff. So I'll get into the lip when the actual lip part comes in. or whatever, but I'm gonna just explain it. I took a Milani, it says Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder in the shade 07, and that's medium. I took that to like add some of like basically bring back some of the yellows. Then I took this little Clinique, I think this is a sample, I'm really not sure, Clinique plus Jonathan Adler, whatever. It's like a little highlighter, blush, and let me see what else. I really don't even know what else, but it's like 3 things. I don't even know what that is. I guess that's just 2 highlighters and a thing. But for highlight, I use my Becca, and I feel like it wasn't giving me enough because like I broke it, and then I did some DIY thing, whatever, and it wasn't a fail, but it wasn't giving me that shine how I used to. So then I took like a pressed pigment, I guess. Is it a pressed pigment? It's basically loose glitter, like. So I see how that popped, and then I'm gonna just do the lip now, like say it. So for the lip, I took these are all Sephora products. I took Sephora lip liner in the shade or whatever 17 Molasses, I think that's how you say it. Then I took Sephora, it says that it's a cream lip stain or whatever, but in the shade 73. And then I took Sephora, it's a lip gloss, and it's in the shade 0. It's called Bomb Diggity. So that was my lip combo. Here I put the wing liner. No, I was putting a highlight on my brow. But for the wing liner, I'm really not a pro with that, but I use the e.l.f. It's just an e.l.f. regular liquid eyeliner. But yeah, I hope you guys like the finished outcome, and thanks for watching my video.